You're looking live at the Sutherland Maybe Center on the campus of Williams Baptist University, home of the Eagles, for Conference Championship Monday between the number 1 seeded Williams Baptist Eagles and the number 2 seeded Columbia Cougars. This is going to be a great contest. A champion will be decided. Of course, Columbia trying to achieve the four-peat, but they have a tough task on their hands when they face the Carmen Twins.
Yeah, you know, the Carmen Twins, we saw them combined of 75 points last game, but they're going to have some help. Sarah Crow coming up big in overtime, and Taylor Hooton playing great defense. But this Cougar team, they're ready to go. They are led by some great players in Abby Backus and Tori Rubel, along with Lexi Miller. It's going to be a game of all games because, you know, the last time these two teams met, it was a big-time matchup. The Eagles came out victorious in a 67-62 win.
Right, Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Milner. Excited to have Championship Monday here from the Sutherland Maybe Center on the campus of Walnut Ridge on the campus of Williams Baptist University. But looking at both these teams now, Cooper, I mean, of course, we talked about the Taylor Twins, the dynamic duo, the tag team of all tag teams. Both of them averaging in the last game, 40 for one, 35 from the other. What does Columbia got to do in order to achieve the four-peat tonight?
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes, sir. And so last game, everybody was kind of wondering, you know, Carmen Taylor, she's normally the one to get things going. But, you know, Carmen Taylor, yeah, she finished with 35. And you're thinking, man, she had a game of all games. But she didn't get going until about third, fourth quarter. It was Charmin Taylor. And a name we really haven't mentioned yet is Kaylee Isaacs. You know, she had a quiet game. She had 9 points. But, you know, there's just so many different players that can make an impact on this Eagles team.
Right, and then you got to look at the Cougars. I mean, of course, Abby Backus with 20 points, Shatley with 11, both the Millers with over 10 points. I mean, the scoring is spread out amongst every player on the roster, which is going to help the Cougars when it comes to prime time in about 2.5 minutes. But, I mean, I got to ask, what do the Eagles have to do to defeat the Cougars and stop the four-peat?
Well, they're going to have to play good defense. I mean, Sarah Crow, 6th man of the year. She needs to provide some valuable minutes, especially on defense, and stay out of foul trouble. If both teams could stay out of foul trouble, we could see a very competitive game. I mean, what the Eagles did best was they got the Stars into foul trouble. We saw that come to their advantage in overtime when you had 3 or 4 players foul out of the game. Especially Crockett took the best player out of the game. So if the Eagles can force the Cougars into foul trouble early, we can see that to their advantage. Because when we talked to Coach Mayberry, he wants them to get on fast break points, fast break opportunities, and, you know, be a hero on defense, not on offense. Be a hero on defense. And for the Cougars, they're going to need to shoot lights out because, you know, they're playing for, you know, both teams already have the automatic bid, but both teams are playing for the conference tournament championship.
Right. The hottest ticket in town, they're standing room only. We'll have starting lineups and more for the Sutherland Maybe Center in about 60 seconds for the AMC Conference Championship game. Welcome back to the Sutherland Maybe Center. Hey, before we begin, I want to remind you the American Midwest Conference Tournament is brought to you by Tandem HR. From benefits to payroll management, Tandem HR is your full-service partner for unmatched customer service and HR expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com. And hey, we have starting lineups. First for the visiting Cougars, number 3, Abby Bacquez. Number 10, Mallory Shatley. Number 13, Lexi Miller. Number 23, Maya Miller. And number 25, Tori Rubel. Then for the hometown team, the Eagles, of course, the pair duo of the Taylor twins, followed by Hooten, Isaacs, and Horn. Tip-off underway right now. Tip's going to be won by the Cougars.
And we have an electric game for you today. We got a packed house here in the Sutherland Maybe Center.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Shatley. Cougars working the ball back around. Bax has it, slowing down the offense, guarded closely by Taylor. Kicks it inside to Shatley. Shatley to Miller. Miller drives inside. Layup's going to be up. That one's going to be good. First blood for the Cougars.
And great offensive possession from the Cougars. Those points came alive. They had second chance points. They got the offensive board to allow the 2 points to get the lead to start off the game.
Hooten drives inside, off balance layup, no good. Rebound goes to Rubel.
Hooten doing a little too much on that one. Tried to draw the foul, didn't get it called.
Three-pointer on its way, that one no good. Rebound goes to Horn.
You know, Rubel in the last matchup really didn't have her scoring percentage she wanted. Try to get 3 points early.
Hooten's three-pointer on its way. That one's going to be good. Hooten has her first three-pointers of the night.
And Taylor Hooten responds after the missed layup with a big-time three. She was ready for it. She's been a player that stepped up in conference tournament time.
Miller from the three-point line. Response three is going to be good.
And Lexi Miller responding back right away. Left her wide open, hit a big-time three.
Hooten has it, guarded closely, kicks it inside to Horn. Horn, turn around, goes up with a tough layup. That one's going to be good. Back and forth go these two ball clubs.
And you can't ask for almost any better defense from Rubel. The only way to stop that is a block.
Horn was guarding the layup very well. Ended up causing the miss. Taylor's layup's not going to fall. Rebound goes to Rubel. Tied at 5. The Cougars are going to slow down things here.
And Sharman trying to get going after dropping 40. Yes, 40, which ties the single game record that was set by Kaylee Isaac.
Bax drives inside, picked up by Horn. That layup's going to be up and good. Tough finish for the guard.
And both teams trying to fill each other out, figure out what they're going to do.
Isaacs drives inside, layup won't fall, rebound goes to the Cougars. Miller pushing it up tempo now, drives inside, open lane to the basket, layup won't fall. Jump ball going to be called, possession arrow points towards the Eagles.
And look into the eyes of Taylor Hooten. She means business right now. There's not going to be a smile on her face until the end of the game, and if her Eagles are hosting the championship trophy.
Legends are born in the conference tournament, let alone the championship game. Taylor drives inside, guarded closely by Miller. Hooten guarded by Bax. Screen from Taylor, mid-range on its way. No good. Rebound goes to Maya Miller.
And if the Cougars are going to really want to succeed today, they're going to need to do their best to get this crowd out of it all game long.
That mid-range no good. Rebound goes to the Eagles. More specifically, Monica Horn with the rebound. Taylor drives inside, stops, goes up with the layup, won't go, was possibly blocked, and another jump ball is going to be called. The possession arrow goes in the way of the Cougars. And hey, looking at the two head coaches real quick, of course, John Mayberry, the head coach for the Eagles, is in his 8th season And Coach Matt Moore for the Cougars is actually in his first season as the head guy. So what a way to start your first year by winning the conference tournament.
Yes, and you know, first year head coach, they're saying, hey, we're on a three-peat of winning this conference tournament. We're going to promote you to head coach. Go get number 4. But you know, this team is experienced.
Wide open three from Bax, no good. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Put back layup, took a minute to fall, but it was good regardless. Lexi Miller put the 2-pointer in. 9-5 our score with 5:35 remaining in the first quarter of play.
And that's exactly what you got to do on offense for the Cougars. But you got to be able to stop Kaylee Isaacs.
Kaylee Isaacs, of course, the all-time leading scorer for the Eagles with the tough layup. Miller back on the opposite end. That layup's going to be up and good. Back and forth. We have a 7-11 ball game here early.
You know, the Cougars kind of running their offense the way the Eagles want to on the fast break and have numbers.
Isaacs got her three-pointer blocked. And I believe it's going to stay with the Eagles.
The ref under the basket initially called it Cougar basketball. Had to get corrected as it was tipped on the shot.
Isaacs gets the inbounded pass. She goes up with the layup and she'll get fouled. The first foul called of today's game. She'll go to the line for 2.
That's going to go against Lauren Frederick. She picks up her first foul.
First free throw is going to be up and good for Isaacs. Now an 8-11 Cougar lead.
Isaacs up to 4 points. Now she has 5.
2-point advantage early. Miller pushes it up. Layup going to be up and good. The Cougars failed to get back on defense there.
And the Cougars taking advantage of the Eagles failing to get back on defense and back-to-back possessions.
Carmen has it up top, kicks it to her sister, Sharman. Sharman going to take the mid-range. She'll get blocked. Horn going to give back. Taylor for 3. That one's going to go in.
And great job by Monica Horn to follow the block shot to get it back to Sharman Taylor, who could hit her sister Carmen Taylor wide open for the 3-point basket.
Of course, you're hearing the student section chant for their defense. Backes has a wide open lane to the hoop. Layup will not fall. Rebound goes to Isaacs. Taylor has it now. Gives it to her sister. Back to Isaacs. Horn sets the screen. Lane to the basket. It's going to be rejected. Rejection by Ashlyn Klusmeyer.
And speaking of the Taylor twins, we actually got to talk to Sharman Taylor after her 40-point performance. We asked her, how does it feel to be playing with your sister? She said it's a chemistry that's unlike any other. I always know where she's at on the court, even if I'm not looking at her.
3:40 remains here in the first quarter of play. The Cougars still with a 1-point lead. Back inside to Shatley. Klusmeyer with the lay-in. That one's going to be good.
Cougars playing good basketball right now. They're staying calm, not letting the moment get too big for them.
Isaacs is going to get fouled once again.
But Lauren Frederick is going to pick up her second personal foul. She's going to get subbed out. Entering the game for her is number 23, Maya Miller.
Of course, Frederick, 2 early fouls. Not exactly what Coach Moore wanted here early, so he got to sit her on the bench to kind of conserve her time. As that first free throw is going to be up and good by Isaacs. Second one's going to fall. Now again, a 1-point Cougar advantage with 3:20 remaining in the first quarter of play. Baquez takes the ball up court past the half-court line. Delays the pass for the moment. Klusmeyer has it back-to-back. Baquez. Handoff pass to Shatley. Shatley back out to Baquez to the corner. Klusmeyer. Three-pointer's going to fall.
You know, during warm-ups, we saw Klusmeyer. She was getting ready. She was taking a bunch of threes, paying it off.
Eagles down 4 here early. Horn from the mid-range. That one's going to go in.
Great way for Horn to realize the drive, to fade out a little bit, to get the easy mid-range.
That's going to be a tough shot. And that one's going to be good by Maya Miller. Sarah Crow looking to check in at the next dead ball period. As Taylor has the basketball inside the Horn. Horn's going to pump fake. Guarded closely by Klusmeyer. She'll have the block. Get it back. Taylor for the mid-range. No good. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Klusmeyer wanted another three. Just working the back around. Shatley has it, drives it inside. Back to Backaz. Backaz calling a play. Screen coming on both sides, and a foul is going to be called. Sarah Crow checks into the game now.
Hooten picks up her first foul of the game.
Under 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 4-point advantage for the Cougars. Backaz loses control of the ball for the moment. Miller from inside the three-point line, no good. Rebound will go right back to her. Layup's going to be up and good by Maya Miller after the kind of a slower version of the Euro step. Still winning regardless. 22-16, a four-peat hangs in the ballast for the Cougars. Isaacs kicks it back to Hooten to Taylor. Taylor from the logo, no good. Rebound goes to Crow for the moment. Fighting for extra possessions. Jump ball will be called and it'll stay with the Eagles.
And a deep, deep three from Carmen Taylor. Not the shot you're looking for. You got the ball back, but the Cougars on offense, they're having great, great ball movement, getting them the open looks and fighting for the offensive rebound.
Screen coming. Taylor takes the mid-range, and she's going to get an and one.
Charmin Taylor getting the and one off of the mid-range. When do you really see that anymore?
So at the line now, the senior guard from Memphis, Tennessee, Charmin Taylor. The N1 play will be completed after that made free throw. 3-point lead for the Cougars as we have 60 seconds or less remaining in the first quarter of play. Miller's going to drive inside. That one's not going to be good. Rebound goes to Crow. Crow gives it to Isaacs. Taylor's going to take the ball into the front court now. Screen coming from Crow. She'll delay it. Taylor double teamed.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Tough finish inside by Carmen Taylor. Acrobatic layup. And that one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Crow. The Cougars will maintain possession. And the student section does not like that.
No, they don't. They don't at all. It wasn't a walk, though. But Sarah Crow able to stand her ground and get a big block.
Mid-range on the way. That's going to be up and good. Taylor's just going to inbound the ball, and that's going to be how the first quarter concludes. Tough contest here early. 24-21, Cougars with the advantage. We'll be right back after this. Match customer service and HR expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com.
And during the break, it was announced that Lexi Miller for the Columbia Cougars has officially surpassed 1,000 career points. Big time milestones for Miller. Congrats to her.
That mid-range is going to go through. The Cougars are going to start just by the way they started the ball game. 26-21 our score. Crow gonna get big. That one's gonna fall through.
And Crow just using her physicality to get separation and get the 2 points.
Backass is gonna drive inside, back out to Shatley. Isaacs is gonna cause a jump ball. Possession error will point towards the Eagles. Seems like the Eagles picked up a little physicality from Stevens College in that last matchup.
Yeah, you know, got to play with everything you can right now.
Crow step back. That one's going to go through.
Put a little English on it, my partner. Just a little turnaround jumper.
Champions are born in March. Back out to the three-point line. Backass shoots it. No good. It's just going to go out of bounds towards the cheerleaders, and the Eagles will get possession 26-25 in the conference championship of the American Midwest Conference Tournament presented by Tandem HR.
Eagles have a chance to take their first lead of the game with this possession right here.
Sharman and Carmen getting in each other's way for the moment. Turnaround, Jay. That one's going to go through. Talk about putting English on it. How about that right there?
Just a good-looking shot from Sharman Taylor after the great move gives the Eagles their first lead of the game.
27-26. 8 minutes remain in the first half.
Neither coach has used a timeout yet. Just letting their teams play.
Step through, layup's gonna be good by Miller. Blocking foul is gonna be called against the Cougars.
And this Cougar team knows they're gonna need to take every advantage of every offensive possession they can get. As the first 2 games for the Eagles, they have surpassed 100 points scored. They know they are going to need to score a bunch to have a chance at winning this game.
Sharman Taylor just getting big down low off the glass. Don't see much of that anymore either. Mitty on the way. That one's going to connect.
Crow needs to step up just a hair more on that. If she does, she could get a hand on that ball. But given that much space to Maya Miller, she's going to be able to knock down that mid-range shot any time of the week.
Hooten kicks it to Isaacs in the corner. The all-time leading scorer with the three-pointer there.
Kaylee Isaacs up to 9 points after the corner 3.
Guarded closely by Taylor. Shot won't fall. Taylor going to rebound, and the foul is going to be committed against the Eagles.
Mallory Shatley's got to pick up her first personal foul of tonight's game.
Crow's going to check out, and Horn's going to check back in.
Eagles trying to build on their lead.
Isaacs going to work it inside the Horn. Horn back to Isaacs. Isaacs back to Horn. Horn, that one's going to fall.
Tough layup made by Monica Horn. Went into Rubel and got the 2 points. 4-point lead for the Eagles.
That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Carmen Taylor. So the Cougars will keep possession. Ashlyn Koosmeyer will return to the floor in for Tori Rubel. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound goes to Backass. Backass is going to take it back out herself.
Cougars need some points scored here. to get the crowd to settle down just a bit.
That was not going to fall. And she'll fall to the ground, but will lose control of the ball. The Eagles will get it. Isaacs, 2-on-2 fast break. Layup's going to go for Kaylee Isaacs, and one.
And Kaylee Isaacs doing it herself right now. She has 11 points, giving the Eagles a 6-point advantage. Rubel and Frederick will sub back into the game.
And one play won't happen, but it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Sharman Taylor, and the Cougars will get the ball. Hooten guarding back as closely. Gives it to Shatley. Shatley guarded closely, back ass to the corner. Klusmeyer. Hooten's everywhere on defense. Rubel, layup's gonna go in.
What a tough finish by Tori Rubel to get the 2 points.
Another layup won't fall there for the Eagles. Thought it was gonna get another friendly roll off the rim and go in. Back ass guarding traffic. Horn's layup's going to be, Horn's defense on the layup won't be enough as the layup will go through. And a travel is going to be committed against Horn, so the Cougars down 2 will get the ball back. Reverse layup on the way in, one for the Cougars.
Just what a finish there by number 10, Mallory Shatley.
Tied ball game here. The Sutherland Maybe Center. That free throw will change it to a 1-point advantage for the Cougars.
Shatley up to 7 points here. Second quarter of play.
Taylor with the layup. Tough finish. Bacas wanted a charging foul.
Carmen Taylor just out-bodying her defender to get the 2 points.
Klusmeyer had almost a pass too far away from her. And the ball is going to be stripped away by Kaylee Isaacs. And the Cougars will keep possession of the ball.
Both teams have an automatic bid, but both teams know how important winning this game would mean to both schools.
Three-pointer on the way for Frederick. That one's no good. Rebound goes to Shatley. Her turnaround, Jay, will go through. Now a 1-point advantage again for the Cougars.
The Cougars have been doing great getting offensive board, allowing themselves to have chance at second chance opportunities. And they've been able to take advantage of that so far.
Taylor's going to take the three. It'll get swatted away by Frederick. Cougars slowly regaining momentum back to their side of the floor.
Taylor had a chance to pump fake and attack inside. Don't want to take a three-point shot with a defender running at you after picking the ball up off the floor.
Frederick thought about taking the three. She'll kick it to the corner again. 1 second left on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. No good off the glass. Frederick will get the rebound and the foul.
And Taylor Hooten slamming the ball down after that. Ref had to talk to her. Because if you do that, if you slam the ball like that, that can prompt the ref to give a player a technical foul.
First one's going to be up and good now, a 2-point advantage for the Cougars. At the line, Lauren Frederick the sophomore guard from California, Missouri. So she'll have both her free throws convert. Crow will check back in for a horn. .240 remains in the first half. Taylor attacks the back to Hooten. Her three-pointer won't fall. She'll almost get her own rebound, but instead it'll go to Backass. Backass is going to push it up tempo here for the Cougars. She'll slow things down, set the offense up, controlling where the ball is going to go. It'll go out of bounds. They'll say it was last touched by Taylor, and the Cougars will retain possession. .41-38 the score. Taylor guarding Backass. Crow with the steal.
Crow showing why she won Sixth Woman of the Year. Playing great defense so far. Has a pair of blocks and a steal now.
Isaacs drives inside. Hal have that one swatted out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Eagles. Not a lot of three-pointers being attempted here in the first half by the Eagles.
Yeah, really not many three-pointers shot by either team. But we know these teams, once they start heating up, they'll start firing them off.
That one's going to be blocked. Stolen away by Hooten. A jump ball to call. Possession arrow will go in favor of the Cougars.
Refs going over to the scorers table.
Three-point ball game. 41-38. Isaacs with 11. And she'll get the steal. Be careful, almost committed a travel.
Almost took a little too many steps there picking up her dribble.
Taylor gonna drive inside. Off the pivot foot, layup won't fall, it'll go out of bounds. They're gonna say it was last touched by Crow. The Cougars will get possession.
They're actually gonna call a foul on Crow. Crow's gonna pick up her first personal foul of the game.
.41-38, still the score. Backass is going to drive the basket, and the whistle's going to blow for a foul.
Crow's going to pick up another foul. That's going to be her second. She's going to get subbed out of the game, and Monica Horn's going to sub back in.
Inbound it up top. Backass is going to signal for Horns down. Drive inside, take the contested jumper. Rebound will go to the Cougars. Under a minute to play in the first half.
John Mayberry visibly upset.
Miller gets another offensive rebound. It'll reset the shot clock, and a foul is going to be called that time.
Coach Sean Mayberry was asking for a foul. And, you know, we talked to him after their comeback win in overtime against the Stars. You know, he says he doesn't like to show too much emotion. He doesn't want to see his players showing that he's frustrated and things like that. But, you know, sometimes you got to let your emotion show, and he's showing it right now, knowing how big this game is for this team.
Both free throws will fall for the Cougars. 43-38, 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Hey, don't forget at halftime, we'll have a halftime update from Coach Carol Halford of what she thinks the Eagles need to do in order to get back into this one.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Under 10. Horns going to just lose possession of the ball, and they're going to signal it's going to stay with the Eagles.
Eagles catch a break here, but there is 4 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to have to inbound it and get a shot off quickly.
Jump ball, but the possession error will point in favor of the Eagles.
3 seconds left on the shot clock.
Got to watch for Isaacs or one of the Taylor twins to come off the screen and get the basket. And that time they'll signal turnover, and the Cougars will get possession of the basketball. Shot clocks will be turned off.
Cougars with a 5-point lead right now. They can hold for the last shot and extend their lead right before halftime on this possession.
Tough layup, not going to go anywhere, go out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to be Cougar ball.
Cougars will have the last shot of the first half.
Go out of bounds, still with the Cougars. 0.4 of a second remain on the clock.
Gonna have to throw a lob up if you want to get a shot off.
Turnaround J won't fall, no good. So at the end of the first half, our score, Cougars 43, Eagles 38. Hey, don't go anywhere, folks. Here in just a brief moment, we'll have a halftime update from Coach Carol Halford. To you, frankly, what do the Eagles need to do to bring home the trophy?
Well, just in review, the score's just been back and forth. There's been several lead changes. Miller and Shelby for Columbia are just playing beautifully right at this point. In the first quarter, I thought Williams could have tacked a little bit more, maybe looked inside just a tad more, but Kayla Isaacs and the two twins, the Taylor twins, they're playing beautifully as well. So it's going to be a battle. And I would say in the second half, Williams, they're going to have to go to work on the boards. I mean, they can't give up boards. They got to find a way to guard their bigs inside. Right now, they're bringing somebody off the bench, Sarah Crow, to kind of give that size and guard that post game. And then, you know what? Just do what they've been doing all season long. I think I just want to congratulate them on the regular season AMC champs. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles on that. So they have an automatic bid there to the national tournament. Carmen Taylor has 7. Sharman has 7. Kaylee Isaacs has 11. Monica Horn was 6. Nobody in foul trouble at this point, Tristan. So, you know, it should be a great second half. But yet, I got to mention Miller and Shetley. They are super good. You're going to have your best defenders on those two young ladies. Let's see what everybody's shooting from the field here. You've got field goal on the game. Well, hey, Columbia's shooting at a good clip, 47%. Shooting a good clip from the free throw line, too. They're not shooting that well from three-point line. That may play into in the second half. Hey, Williams, on the other hand, 45% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, and they're, 83% from the free throw line. So their numbers look good, but I'm saying it's the rebounding that's going to hurt Williams in the end if they don't kind of make a change or two there.
Right.
Columbia's got 24, Williams Baptist with 15. It's been a clean game, not a lot of turnovers. So, and this place is packed out tonight. I don't know that I've seen this many people in this facility for quite some time. So it's an exciting atmosphere, and it's getting hot in here, man.
Yeah. So anyways, I mean, it should be a great game regardless. Coach, again, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us for halftime. But hey, real quick before we go to break, I want to remind everybody the American Midwest Conference Tournament is brought to you by Tandem HR. From benefits to payroll management, Tandem HR is your full-service partner for unmatched customer service and HR expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com. And hey, it's still halftime, 43-38 our score. We'll be back with second half coverage here in a brief moment.
And here it comes, the final half of action to play to see who will take home the trophy and be AMC Tournament Championship winners.
First layup for the Cougars is going to go through. Now 45-38 our score. Isaacs to Horn. Horn thought about taking the shot. She'll elect to drive back out. Hooten inside. That one's going to roll in.
Taylor Hooten's up to 5 points in today's game. Leading scorer for the Cougars is number 23, Maya Miller.
You talk about what this conference means to all these teams in the league. Can't get better than this right here. Number 1 versus number 2. The host versus the GOAT. Layup's going to go through for Monica Horn.
Quick response by the Eagles to make it a 3-point ball game.
That pass is going to sail out of bounds. The Eagles, down 3, will get the ball back. Taylor takes the mid-range, no good. Rebound goes to Sarah Crow. Pump fakes the pass. That shot won't fall.
The Cougars were able to build their lead up in the second quarter to go into halftime by dominating the glass and getting offensive boards and second chance opportunities.
That three-pointer way off the mark. Rebound goes to Isaacs. Taylor pushing it up. Gonna slow down. Crow inside, backs her matchup down. Isaacs with the backdoor cut. That layup's gonna go through.
And right after halftime, we saw Kaylee Isaacs go to the sideline, and she's actually eating some candy. It was Nerd Cluster. Maybe it's her little secret stuff, or kind of how Marshawn Lynch had his Skittles. Kaylee Isaacs has her candy.
Call a foul on Carmen Taylor for the push.
Carmen Taylor's going to pick up her first personal foul of the game.
Horn almost got the deflection there. Crow's going to swat it from behind.
And that's Sarah Crow's third block of the game.
Wide open 3 for the moment, didn't take it. Shatley gives it to Paquez. Under 10 on the shot clock. Paquez, nowhere to go. Deep 3 on its way. No good. Rebound goes to Carmen Taylor.
That last possession, it looked like the Eagles were in a 2-3 zone.
Isaacs tried to pass it to Horn, but got deflected. She got the ball instead. Anyway, that one won't go. Rebound goes to Isaacs. Taylor thought about taking the 3. She'll drive in instead. Crow for the charity stripe, won't go. Rebound goes to Shatley.
Right now for Coach Mayberry, he has only brought in one person off the bench, and that's been Sarah Crow.
Klusmeyer wanted to take the mid-range jump shot. She'll get an and one instead.
What a move from Klusmeyer. A little spin move to get position. Drew the foul and an and one opportunity. The chance to build their lead up to 4.
That one won't go. Rebound goes to Horn. Eagles down 3. A 3 would probably mean this building would need a new roof. Isaacs for 3. Won't fall.
Good looking shot by Kaylee Isaacs there. She had the look. She was open. just not able to get it to fall.
And a charge is going to be called against Abby Baquez. The Eagles will regain possession after the turnover.
The Eagles have been trying to get that call for them all night. They've been saying that Baquez has been using her forearm to get separation with a little push. And they finally get it called for them.
Crow has it. She's going to body her defender inside. Pump fakes once. Layup won't go, but she'll be going to the line for two.
That's going to go against number 12, Ashton Klusmeyer. She picks up her first personal foul of the game. Sarah Crow to the line for two. She has 4.
First one's up, and that one will convert.
Make it 5 now.
Second one will convert for the Eagles.
And it's back to a 1-point ball game here in the Sutherland Mabee Center.
Taylor almost ripped it away from Baquez. Klusmeyer will go up with it, won't fall. Rebound goes to Hooten. Taylor pushing it up the court now. She'll go up with it herself, and that one's going to fall. The Eagles have regained the lead with 5.5 minutes left to go in the third.
Great finish. Got a step on the defender. Allowed Carmen Taylor to get the open bucket.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Monica Horn. Taylor, mid-range, that one's going to convert. And a timeout's going to be called. 50-47, the Sutherland Mabee Center needs a new roof. 5:01, we're going to go to break. We'll be right back after this. And we're back here, 5 minutes remain here in the third quarter of play. 50-47 ball game. Wide open three from the corner, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor Hooten, and she'll get fouled after getting the rebound.
That's going to go against Abby Baquez. She picks up her second personal foul.
Taylor drives inside, layup won't go. She'll get her own miss. Try to get it to Hooten. It'll be stolen away. They're going to say Shatley stepped out of bounds. Or excuse me, that was Klusmeyer that stepped out of bounds. The Eagles will regain possession.
Cougars falling a little cold on their offensive possessions.
Isaacs goes up with a tough layup. That one's going to go through.
What a great move by Isaacs, using the step through to create space and get the layup.
Wide open three for the second. That one's going to go through.
It was about time the Cougars hit a shot being that wide open.
Crow tries to get with the layup. It'll go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Columbia. So the Eagles will keep the ball. Pass was deflected. Go out of bounds. They're going to say Cougar basketball.
Hooten, I know the design play was to get it to Charmin Taylor. Didn't have that. Needed to go to the next option.
Taylor almost gets the steal from Baquez. That three-pointer on its way for Klusmeyer. That one's not going to fall. Isaacs with an obvious foul. She's completely upset with, I believe, Sarah Crow on that one.
Yeah, I think she was talking to Crow, saying she needs to get in position to grab the board.
Miller at the line now. First one's going to rim out.
But as a player, You need to keep your emotions under control just so you start playing smart basketball. You don't try to force or end up making any mistakes.
1 point game, 52-51 the score. Taylor's going to drive inside. Layup won't fall. Rebound goes to Rubel of the Cougars. Cougars are one big shot away from getting the momentum back to where they had it prior to the first half concluding. Rubel gives it to Miller, the three-pointer. That one's not going to fall. Rebound goes to Sarah Crow. Hooten pushes it up court, gives it to Taylor. Taylor going to give it to Hooten. Hooten's going to pop fake, gives it to Taylor in the corner. Back to her sister. Crow has it, guarded closely by Rubel. Crow going to go with it, no good. Rebound goes to Becquez.
The Cougars need the momentum on this side. We've seen how this crowd can be a factor in how these games end up turning out.
A little bit too much mustard on that pass. He'll go out of bounds, and the Eagles will regain possession.
Monica Horn subs into the game for Sarah Crow.
Taylor gives it to Horn. What a play! And then it'll go out.
Ran the pick and roll to perfection, but couldn't finish the job.
Becquez going to be guarded closely by Taylor. She'll kick to the corner. Frederick has it. Back out. Thought it went out of bounds. Shatley's going to drive inside. Three-pointer on its way. That one's going to connect. Three-pointer by Lexi Miller.
And what a way to silence this crowd with a big-time shot.
Response three on its way by Carmen Taylor.
And who else but Carmen Taylor to respond right back with a three of her own.
Now a 1 point Eagle advantage. 90 seconds remain in the third. Cross court to Frederick, guarded closely by Hooten. Miller has it guarded by Isaacs. Becquez has it on the beak of the Eagle at midcourt. Horn's going to get the deflection, and the Eagles will get the ball back.
Approaching a minute left in this third quarter of play.
Under a minute. Isaacs inside. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds. We had a turnover here.
Isaacs was trying to get position for a reverse layup. Just got too close to the out of bounds line on the baseline.
Layup on its way, no good. Rebound goes to Hooten. Taylor has it, gonna push it up to her sister. Layup on the way, no good. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's gonna be on Abby Becquez, and she now has 3 fouls.
1 point lead here for the Eagles. Make it a 2 point lead.
And if the Eagles can win this game, they'll pick up their first conference tournament championship win.
Now a 3-point, 57-54 lead for the Eagles with 30 seconds remaining in the third. And hey, real quick, want to remind you, American Midwest Conference Tournament is brought to you by Tandem HR. And the foul is going to be called, interrupting my ad read, so we're going to restart. The American Midwest Conference Tournament is brought to you by Tandem HR. From benefits to payroll management, Tandem HR is your full-service partner for unmatched customer service and HR expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com.
Taylor Hooten's going to hold for the last shot.
Taylor has it, under 10 to go on the game clock. Three-pointer on the way. That one's going to connect. Three-pointer from the Taylor tandem. 60-54 will be our score as we head to the final quarter of regulation. In the conference championship game for the Sutherland Mabee Center on the campus of Williams Baptist University. It all comes down to this. Champions are born in March. The four-peat hangs in the balance for Columbia, and the first ever conference tournament victory for the Eagles hangs in the balance for them.
And an offensive foul goes against the Eagles. Cougars know every possession's gonna start counting for them.
And Isaacs gets the steal to Taylor. The layup's gonna fall.
And what a quick change of events. It looked like the Cougars had a chance to really get some more momentum on their side, but Kaylee Isaac denies it with a steal and a pass for two.
Miller's gonna drive inside a wide open lane with the fancy layup.
Little pump fake to get her defender up in the air.
A blocking foul is going to be called on the opposite end. In a moment, I'll tell you who it's committed against. It'll be Maya Miller on the block.
And head coach Matt Moore showing a little emotion, not agreeing with that call. Crowd wants a tech.
Taylor drives inside, kicks it back out to Isaacs. Layup on the way, no good. Rebound will go to Rubel. Shatley drives inside, layup on the way. That one's gonna find the mark. 62-58 our score. Taylor driving inside, layup on the way, no good. Horn will have the ball for a moment, but the Cougars will get possession.
The Cougars are going to slow it down here, set up their offense. Eagles are back into a man-to-man defense.
Double team on the way. A foul is going to be called, I believe, against Isaacs or Horn. Regardless, Columbia will get two chances at the free throw line here.
And that's a big foul. As Kaylee Isaacs, she picks up her third. Monica Horn has 3, Sarah Crow has 2. So you already have 2 players in foul trouble and 1 approaching foul trouble.
First free throw is going to go through. Now a 3-point Eagle lead. Second one on the way will convert. 2 points separate the Cougars and the Eagles. Hooten guarded closely by Bacchus. Isaacs kicks it inside the Crow. Crow step through off her pivot foot. That one's just going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last touched by the Eagles. So.
And that kind of confuses me. If Crow missed it that much, you would expect a block shot. But either way, Cougar basketball.
Layup on the opposite end, no good. That one will go out of bounds. And they're going to say that one's going to stay with the Cougars.
Yep, the Eagles touched it there last, fighting for the rebound.
Shatley takes the mid-range. We have a tie ball game in the Sutherland Mabee Center. All the momentum on the side of the Cougars like it was in the first half.
Cougars are able to get this crowd settled down for the moment.
Just a bad pass there by Isaacs. Hooten kind of ran into the back of Bacchus pretty hard there. Mid-range on the way. That one's going to go in. Now the Cougars have regained the lead. And Coach Mayberry wants a timeout. 7:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. 64-62 our score. We'll be right back after this. Expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com.
And Here we go, the final 7:23 to see who will come out on top and be AMC champions.
Isaacs has it up top. To Taylor inside the Crow. Crow double team for the moment. Back out to Isaacs. 10 to go on the shot clock. Isaacs running layup. No good. She'll get her own miss. She lost control of the basketball. A jump ball is going to be called, but the possession arrow will point towards the Cougars.
And Isaacs was trying to get it to Crow there. Doing a little too much. Could have passed it out and reset their offense.
Crowd still into it. Crow got her hand in there for the moment. A foul is going to be called on the shot. Going to the line should be Mallory Shatley.
And Sarah Crow's going to pick up her third personal foul.
First one on the way will convert. Now a 3-point Cougar lead.
And you have to wonder, is the Cougars' experience in championship games coming to their advantage here late?
66-62 with 6:40 left to go. Screen set by Taylor. Hooten has it. Inside, she'll fall down. That sometimes just happens in basketball.
Yeah, just lost her footing there.
And a charge is going to be called. What an IQ play by Taylor to get over there before the pass and set her feet.
Crow got out of position, let the defender get behind her. But Taylor was able to transition over and get the charge drawn.
6-13, 66-62, still the score. Got to expect one of the Taylor twins to start to unleash here. Isaacs has it. Thought about taking a three-pointer. She'll kick it inside the Crow. Back to Isaacs. Isaacs goes up with the layup. She'll be fouled going to the line for 2 chances at the charity stripe.
Kaylee Isaacs with 15 points in tonight's matchup.
First one's up. That one's going to fall through. Now a 3-point advantage for the Cougars. Second one will roll through.
Isaacs up to 17 now. 2-point ball game.
Isaacs ripped the ball away for the moment. Wide open mid-range. That one's going to convert. She'll make you pay every time if you give that up to Maya Miller.
And the Eagles just got out of sync on defense there. Everybody collapsed on one person, leaving a wide open Maya Miller.
And Isaacs will be called with the travel. Still anybody's ball game. A lot of time left.
And the Cougars right now looking cool, calm, and collected. The Eagles are looking a little flustered. Some might say their feathers are getting ruffled up.
That's a big time shot from Tori Rubel. And Coach Mayberry wants another timeout. The Eagles are flustered, slowly losing their edge in this one. 5:03 left. We'll be right back after this. It all comes down to this. The final 5 minutes remain in the ball game. The Eagles are on the opposite end of the run. Our score now 71-64. Fort Pete hangs in the balance. Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Meldick. Excited to call the remainder of this one with you for the 2024-2025 AMC Conference Tournament presented by Tandem HR.
And the Columbia Cougar fans that made the travel here to Walnut Ridge, Arkansas is making it known.
Three-pointer on the way by Taylor. That one's not going to fall. Rebound goes to Horn. They'll call it on the floor, but the Eagles will maintain possession.
And that's big. That's going to go against number 10, Mallory Shatley. She now has 4 personal fouls. Mallory's going to get subbed out of the game, bringing in Klusmeyer with her having 4.
Returning to the floor for the Eagles, number 2, Taylor Hooten.
Hooten will also check in.
We have 2 Eagle players in foul trouble. Crow with 3 and Isaacs with 3.
Foul's going to be called. We'll redo it.
You know, the Cougars didn't want that foul to be called, but it might go in their advantage as they had a wide open Kaylee Isaacs. But that is their 5th team foul, which sends the Eagles into the bonus.
First one's on its way, and that one will be good. That way, 6-point advantage for the Cougars. Second one will go through. Now with 71-66, 5-point advantage for the Cougars. Isaacs on Bacaz. Screen coming. Taylor picks up Bacaz. To the corner, and it'll be stolen away by Sharman Taylor. Sharman to the corner. Hooten open. That one's not going to fall.
And this place was ready to explode if she was able to knock down that 3. Good look, just unlucky on the shot. Couldn't get it to fall. Cougars have a chance to build on their 5-point lead.
It'll be a backcourt violation against the Cougars. The momentum is back on the side of the Eagles, but the scoreboard momentum remains with the Cougars.
Returning to the floor for the Eagles, number 10, Mallory Shatley.
Shatley would check back in for the Cougars. She's got to be careful. 1 foul, and she'll be sitting on the bench for the remainder of the game. Sharman kicks it inside the Crow. Back to Sharman. Step back 3-pointer. That one's going to go through. Bang!
Great shot from Taylor. Pass it to Crow. Just walked back a couple steps and got the ball and knocked down a big 3.
And that's huge.
That's how you respond, and even a bigger advantage for the Cougars. Sarah Crow picks up her 4th foul. 1 more and she's fouled out of the game.
The N1 play will be finished. 74-69 is our score. 3:10 remains. Carmen has it. Screen from Crow. Back to Crow. Turnaround Jay. That one's going to connect.
Great move there by Crow, but now she needs to play some smart defense to avoid picking up that last foul.
Back inside. Hooten thought she had a steal for the second, but again, another foul down low, seemingly hurting the Eagles more than helping. Shatley will go back to the line to extend this to a 2-possession game if both free throws fall here. First one will not fall, but here's another interesting tidbit. Now both teams are in the bonus. Second one will fall. A 4-point advantage for the Cougars.
Still a lot of basketball to be played. Anybody's ball game.
Isaacs is going to fall down, and they're going to give possession to the Cougars, and the Sutherland Mabee Center is unhappy.
Yeah, in late game situations, you want every call to go your way, even if it's the wrong call, but the refs got that one correct here.
Shatley, another wide open layup. Mallory Shatley has opened up this game for the Cougars. 6-point advantage now.
And you have to wonder if Coach Mayberry may be taking out Crow just because she can't be as aggressive as she wants to be on defense with 4 fouls.
2 minutes remain.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Timeout's going to be called by Coach Mayberry. 1:54 remains in the fourth quarter. 6-point advantage. Take a break with the teams. We'll be right back after this. They will get a 4-peat for the Eagles. Means they will separate themselves from destiny and end the 4-peat.
8 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to get something quick.
Layup way off the mark. Probably not the best shot you could get there, regardless of the time left.
Approaching a minute 30.
Ball's going to be knocked away for the moment. Cougars still with possession. 90 seconds remain. Under 10 to go. Shatley goes up with a layup, no good. Rebound goes to Miller. That one won't fall. Rebound goes to Isaacs. 3-pointer here, be huge. That's gonna be no good.
It looked good from Carmen Taylor. I mean, that's the look you want in transition. It was on the mark, just left it a hair short. Almost getting to desperation time for the Eagles, down 6 with a minute approaching left.
Backass is just going to dribble it out, waste time. Under a minute, the Eagles need a stop here. Almost went out of bounds. Shatley's going to go up with the layup. That one may be the nail in the coffin.
8-point ball game. We've seen crazier things in these past couple days happen.
Her first layup's going to be up and good. Coach Moore now calls a timeout. 41.3 seconds, 6-point ball game. Cooper, what does the Eagles have to do here?
You just have to, you got to start the fouling. You can't have the Cougars dribble out 30 seconds with there being 41 seconds left. You're pretty much in the fouling situation, and you got to hope for misses like you did yesterday. If you don't get the initial steal or trap at the half-court area, you need to foul right away. And then you just got to start knocking down your 3-point shots on offense.
Hey, one final time before the game ends, we'll remind you the American Midwest Conference Tournament is brought to you by Tandem HR. From benefits to payroll management, Tandem HR is your full-service partner for unmatched customer service and HR expertise. Learn more at tandemhr.com.
Cougars can't afford missed free throws, so we saw that come into the favor of the Eagles.
Have it ripped away. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will point towards the Eagles. 6-point ball game.
Well, you got exactly what you wanted, and now you've got to either go for a quick 2 or get the 3. If you don't get it, you got to foul immediately.
Taylor guarded closely. She loses control of the ball, but Isaacs gets it, gives it the horn. That shot's no good. And it's almost as if a vacuum has sucked the energy away from the Williams Baptist fans.
And this crowd is in shock right now.
To go all season, number one of all the tournament, undefeated at home. The comeback from behind victory win on Saturday. To have your season be in the hands of fouling and hope for a desperation three.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, both teams will be making the tournament no matter what. But, you know, winning this could bring all the momentum to tournament play. This is why it means so much to both of these teams. You have one team wanting the 4P, and they're on the edge of getting there, whereas the other teams, they're trying to make history for their program. We're seeing the experience come to life for the Cougars, who have been in a situation like these many, many times.
Jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with the Eagles. Foul's going to be called, correction there. Going to the line, Lexi Miller. She has 17.
2 free throws here could be the potential dagger. And gets the first one to go. Lexi Miller.
This is the second one, but unable to get the rebound was the Eagles, but another foul's committed, and that will be another foul.
And Maya Miller has a chance to put this game out of reach with these 2 free throws.
First one falls.
8-point ball game.
Second one no good. Rebound goes to Taylor. Coach Mayberry will call a timeout. We're going to take a break with them. 16.3 seconds left. 81-73. We'll be right back after this. Separating the Cougars from a 4-peat.
And the Cougar fans can sense it. It's right there in their reach. They're wasting too much time. They need a shoot.
Isaacs shoots the desperation 3, no good. Horn will have the easy layup, but time, there's no more time left.
Yeah, that's just poor clock management and situational awareness by the Eagles there. Pretty much dribbled the clock out there. 4 seconds left, down by 6. And the fat lady is singing here for the Eagles, and the Cougars are on 4 seconds away from getting 4 straight championships.
The student section knows it. The new athletic director, Mitch Mathis, knows it. The rest of the fans know it.
And the Cougar fans here, they know they're about to be victorious.
Coach Matt Moore, in his first season, does what a lot of people never get to do.
And it's only things you can dream of. Getting head coach right away, first season, able to lead your team to the championship game, not only to win it, but to keep their streak alive to 4 in a row. Both of these teams will be making the NAIA tournament.
First free throw's no good. Second free throw rims out. Another timeout is called by Coach Mayberry. A 6-point ball game
I mean, 2 seconds, you have to catch, shoot, and then get a steal right away and throw a three up. I mean, that's the only way it's possible to catch, shoot it. And even then, I don't think there's enough time to steal it and get a three. But you know what? Both of these teams, they have fought all week long. And one team has to win, one team has to lose. And it looks like the Cougars are going to be able to do it. You know, Coach Matt Moore's just telling his team, don't foul, and let the celebration begin for Columbia.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. And that'll do it. Your 2025 conference champions, the Columbia Cougars, complete the four-peat. 81-75 our final. The Columbia Cougars go to the NAIA tournament as champions.
Just what a game from both teams. Both teams providing, you know, great basketball all game long, all weekend long, from Friday, Saturday, and today. Congratulations to head coach Matt Moore on getting the title.
And we're gonna wait just a second to see them put their name on the championship plaque. And the hometown crowd clapping for their losing squad. Regardless, they had one great of a season. But that'll do it. One final time from the Sutherland Mabee Center. Cooper Melder, Tristan Harlan here saying goodbye and good night from the Sutherland Mabee Center, reminding you our final 81-75. Good luck in the NIA tournament to both teams. Good night, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
It's not March without college basketball. Williams Baptist is having a historic season in women's hoops. The Lady Eagles are 27-3 this season on a 22-game winning streak, already clinched the American Midwest Conference regular season championship, and locked up an auto bid to the NAIA National Tournament. Sean Mayberry's crew looking to cut down another net. They faced Columbia in the AMC tournament title game. Third quarter, Monica Horn for 2. She had 10 points and 10 rebounds. It's a 3-point game. Then Sarah Crow dishes. Kaylee Isaacs lays it in. The WBU all-time leading scorer cuts it to 1. The AMC Player of the Year making plays. Carmen Taylor on the move gets to the rack to give the Lady Eagles the lead. Later, Charmin Taylor knocks down the jumper. She had 16 points. WBU on a 12-4 run. They'll take flight again. Another Isaacs bucket. The Batesville native had 17 points. Lady Eagles up 2. Final seconds of the third, Charmin Taylor kicks. Carmen Taylor creates space and gets triple twine. She had 17 points. WBU up 6 after 3. But the Cougars pounce in the fourth. Maya Miller with the fakes and move inside. She had 19 points. Columbia within 6. Later, Lexi Miller knocks it down. She had 18 points. A 10-2 run gives Columbia the lead. More from the visitors inside. Mallory Shetley, 2 in the tweet. She had 25 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. Williams Baptist falls 81-75. We'll find out Thursday where the Lady Eagles will fly to in the NAIA tournament.